Stay a while and listen.
Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I start up my coverage of Thea 2, The Shattering. It is by Muha Games and releases today, May 13th, 2019. Granted, this probably won't go out until the day after, but we'll see. I'm going to try to get it out there. There's actually a few things that have released on May 13th, so I'm scrambling as I always do. Anyway, long story short, and while I'm giving you guys this kind of more, casual, rambly entrance, I'm not going to try to drag it out too long, but I'm bad at this game. I was bad at the first game. I really enjoy both of them. There's a lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool changes and things that I really like for this, but I'm terrible at it. So, that being said, this is my third attempt of making this episode, so I've already spent an hour and a half for no reason, other than, I guess, a learning experience. If you guys have advice and suggestions, and you can explain stuff to me maybe a little bit better, please do so. Comment section down below. Also, feel free to sign up with a name, suggestion, or submission that I can use for the various characters that we get throughout the Let's Play. And I am going to try my very best to get from beginning to end of the game, whether that means I die in 10 episodes or I succeed in like 180 episodes. I don't know how long the game's going to last. But whatever the case is, I'm going to try to get to at least an end, whether I fail miserably or I succeed. So any advice and hints and tips and stuff that you guys can give me would be greatly appreciated. I know people are always eager to offer me advice on games that I'm very comfortable with. That's always good because it's extra information. Maybe I'm not doing something right, it works well enough for me and I get through it, but other people might struggle, try my way, it doesn't work, and then they're like, oh, here's another way of doing it. Oh, thank you, that's so much easier. So I always appreciate the information, guys and gals. So please help me. We're going to hop in, we're going to begin. And I apologize for the lengthy intro, like I said. I knew it was going to be a bit much. Anyway, there's 9 gods that we can start with. Or there's 9 gods available, but you can only start with 2 of them at the beginning, and then you have to unlock the others. And starting off, we're going to read about Svarog. From the flames of the sky and the ashes of darkness past, I rise to my duty. Sun god and master of heavenly fires, that is my honor to bear. But, as I once wielded a warrior's garb, I now know the true power of light and fire. The simple hearth that lights the homes and hearts of my flock. It is not the power of the gods that will save our lands, but the power we grant to our faithful. In the scorching flames of my domain rise the tools and weapons of true heroes. Mortals and immortals alike sworn to uphold my iron will. Protect those in need. Never back down, never give in, and never again allow darkness to rule over the light. Or something like that. Alright, so we will start with many hammers, 1 anvil, if we are going to go with this guy, which we are. Spoiler there. And it gives us, each character gets a 20% bonus to crafting attribute, plus 4 to health and sanity, but their gathering attribute is decreased by 10. Then we'll get 1 domain choice, 1 turmoil domain, 1 light domain, and 4 neutral domains that we get to choose from. Those are the god card slots. I'll explain it when we get to the next screen, or you'll see it explained a little bit better. However, we'll read about what each of the domains are all about. So, turmoil is about change and chaos, born of darkness itself. It is often the patron to warfare, but also progress, whereas light is born out of the eternal light, of course, patron of justice and directness, a movable pillar of truth, but also stagnation at times. And our other god, Marovit. Wisdom and knowledge flow in unsteady currents through our world, and I am their student. I seek no dominance nor claim to hold the reins of such rivers, no. The mind and the soul will forever remain mysteries, and we, be it mortals or eternals, we can only gaze upon the surface of the great oceans of understanding. Spirit Walker, Sage, Keeper of the Keys of Knowledge and Mysticism, those are the names childishly attached to my domains. I am but a mere servant of the wills of the ocean, a lone sailor seeking to enlighten others. Mortals forget that they are not the masters of our lands. They forget or reject it, but I am here to remind them all of the power of the other worlds. Seek wisdom. Fear not the unknown. Wield the weaves of magic as your sword. Yeah. So Unshaken Faith, we get +1 to spiritual regeneration, 10% bonus to ritual attribute, and +4 to spiritual shielding. We also have the domains of intellect, magic, and neutral. Intellect is about mind and knowledge. Patron of logic and cold calculation, often at odds with its own divine providence. And magic is the domain of mystical forces that bind all things. Patron of witchcraft and wisdom, often leads close to darkness. Anyway, we're all about the cool fiery Zeus guy who has fire and hammers instead of lightning bolts. And I don't know, did Zeus have a weapon? Just lightning bolts, I guess. Okay, so this is what I had before. I'm going to drag all of these back so we can start fresh. I've already used the 2 god points that they start you with to unlock the seasoned followers, basically giving you better followers. They get bonus experience at the start, and they level up pretty quickly. It's good, I think. I think it's good. I don't know if it's worth it. I'm not going to use it this time. We're going to go with basically the start of the game. As we play through the game, we will get god points. Like when we finish a game, whether we lose, win, or whatever, I assume, we will get god points. And then we'll be able to unlock stuff for the next playthrough, and the next playthrough, and the next playthrough. It's all randomly generated. It's a really fun game, and I don't know why the music has died here. It's a little bit weird. Alright. So we have 1 light domain and 1, what was this, turmoil domain that we're able to use, and we only have 2 available there, or 1 each available. So we start with an additional craftsman and warrior, and then we have all of these that are neutral. And down here we have a total of 7 points that we can utilize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically we can have a 2, and then I think all the rest are 1s or something like that. I don't know. Or these don't even count. These aren't even counting. So it's just these over here. Anyway, so I'm going to get Granny's Pantry, and I'm going to get Crow's Hidden Gems. And essentially, the Crow's Hidden Gems, we start with 5 to 10 random gems and a crow pet. And we start with 10 to 15 basic food and a piece of equipment. And then I'm going to add myself a gatherer. And I'm going to add myself a warrior, I think. So there we have it. That is going to be my little squadron of dudes. That's going to be how I do this. And we're going to begin. I am going to be a human warrior. I am going to be called Calark, as one of my names that I invented years and years and years ago, decades ago, I believe at this point, probably. And we are about to hop in and begin. All of the tutorialized messages and things will be missing and gone up until the point where I've actually played. And I don't know how to reset those. It will slow down the gameplay quite a bit because there's a lot to read, but it's also very useful.
Hello there, Chosen.
Hey, Thea.
Welcome into the service of the gods. As I am a believer myself, I am happy to be the one to guide you.
Cool. So this is a cosmic seed. It is a cosmic seed. It is of the fruit of the cosmic tree itself, a sacred material given to mortals by the gods to help them rebuild Thea. Cool. All right, we're going to ask who exactly he is.
Theodore's the name, but
Theodore.
little old me is not relevant here. You are. I am here to tell you of some basic rules and hand over any divine objects that may have been bestowed upon you. First and foremost, the cosmic seed.
The cosmic seed, you say? What is that?
Yes, Thea is far from a land of prosperity. Darkness was defeated long ago, but it is not gone. It lurks in the corners and attacks at night. The Shattering tears the earth asunder, and a scorching light takes hold of folk without protection.
How does all that relate to the seed?
The seed, and others like it, is a gift of the divine, a piece of the cosmic tree itself. It can grant great boons, and it allows you to set up a village and provide divine protection there. But if you wish for the life of a traveler, or if you are skilled enough to create another seed one day, this seed can be used to forge divine artifacts, or even bring back a comrade from the clutches of death.
Cool. So one cannot build villages without a seed.
Indeed, you catch on fast. Without the seed or different means that other factions may possess, a village attracts the cursed light and is taken by it within days.
Sounds bad.
And if somehow that does not happen, terrors of darkness will drive your folk insane.
Sounds worse.
This is how it has been in Thea for many centuries now. It is why we struggle still to survive just another day.
Is there anything else I need to know?
I may pop up now and again to tell you things. But for now, you must take your first steps into this hostile land.
There's no way this ends well.
Remember to check for resources on the map for gathering. Set up camp for craft and cooking, and check your inventory to make sure you are well equipped. Here, have some wood, so you may heal when camping. My advice is to explore, learn the ropes, and only then decide on a settlement.
I'm gonna try that, man. I keep looking for a good place to put a settlement, but it turns out you have to have a whole lot of resources to build the thing to build the settlement. So, lean into the nomad's life. That's my advice that I've unfortunately had to discover the hard way. Thanks. I'm out. 12 wood, 13 berries, 2 research points, and a single point of experience. We're going to hit Q to start off, or we could hit this button here. Basically, it toggles resources. It shows us what is around, and there is delicious, delicious food around. But we're not going to just sit here. What we're going to do first is we're going to left click, and we're going to go into equipment. We're going to see what we have. We have a shield and an amber gathering tool, which is fantastic and really, really good. We have a two-handed stone battle axe for one of our warriors, and then me, Mr. Calark himself, has a sandstone sword, which does not sound like it would work, but we'll pretend like it's going to. We're going to give him a shield, and we're going to give him the crow. I don't really have a reason to give him the crow, I'm just doing it. Cool. We have a ranged unit. Nice. I like that. Gathering. So this is the... You're the crafter? You're the gatherer. You're the crafter. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to give you the gathering tool, because it's going to hopefully be good. Yeah. Okay, so that's the thing that happened. That's the first thing we should probably do. And then what we're going to do after that is we're going to move maybe here. Kind of get a little idea of what's going on here. A couple of the important, or what I would deem the most important things, again, I could be wrong, please help me. The most important things is you're going to need food, you're going to need wood, and then a lot of the other stuff you're also going to need eventually. But starting off, we're not going to have a town for a while, so we're going to actually go ahead and we're going to make camp here. And we are going to harvest some stuff. Let's see, can we do this? 52 and 28? That's 80. Dang. What can we do here? 134. Are you serious? Wow. That's rough stuff right there. All right, well, I guess we're going to get this done. And then we're going to come down here and we're going to start harvesting this. It's fine. It'll be 2 days. It's worth it, I guess. It's fine. Let's see what else we got. We can do food here. We can see what we have available. We have meat and we have fruit. I am going to use the 5 meat and the 3 fruit, and I'm going to confirm. I'm actually going to save this as a favorite, so the recipe will always be there. And essentially we're going to make rollada, a nice chunk of meat rolled with veggies, herbs, or anything else you found and baked. And we're going to... Oh, we can't actually do that yet, because I don't have the... You know what? That's fine. It's fine. Alright, we're going to end our first turn, and that's going to be our first day. We're also going to come over here to our advancement tab in a minute. But first we're going to deal with this guy. He should put some clothing on first, I'm just saying. The fat little imp that he is. And where did he get that gigantic tooth? Because that's really large, also very creepy, and it's kind of flat on the top. I don't know. So, as tradition has it, your gods sent me to guide your first steps on this new and bewildering island. To get us started, check with the resources you have near you. There's a toggle next. Yep, that's the Q button that I told you. If you have food and wood, they're always good to stock up on. You need both to heal when camped, and you need a variety of foods to better heal your mental wounds and keep morale high. Oh, do you know what it means that you are chosen? I do not. You are all followers of your deity, but your gods speak and act through your chosen. They have a special bond, so if you die, well, that's it. Your god loses power, and, well, it's game over, man. Now, ready for the task I have for you, I guess. Good, finally, my first task for you. Cook or find me some more food, please. To do it, set up camp and choose nice stone oven icon to cook. Later you can also craft high tier 4+ materials there or the basket to gather food from the land. This is making me hungry, so hurry up. He disappears. Okay. Alright, before we do that, we're going to go to the advancement tab. There is a whole bunch of stuff here. A whole bunch of stuff. This is going to be very daunting. It is for me. I don't know what I should be doing at this point. So what I think I'm going to do is probably get armors to start with, which seems like a bad idea, but it's what I'm going to do. So there we are. So you have all sorts of armors and weapons and stuff that you can do here. You have all these different materials or resources that you can unlock that will enable you to go and harvest those things. Then down here you have various different food types. You have goblin recipes, grandma's treats, traditional menu, vegetarian choice, and meaty meals. And then the ones that we have right now are sweet meats. And then finally, we have our buildings and rituals. So spiritual healing, I'm not sure what that is, an idol. This is how we actually build our village. And then from there are various different buildings. So, yeah. Oh boy, there's a lot. So we got the 10 out of there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go back into the camp menu. Sorry, back into the cooking menu. I think I got to go to the harvest first, I'm sorry. We have 20. I'm going to... How much do we need for cooking? 50. I think I'm going to take you away. I'm going to see, can she cook? With any level of... Oh, yeah, she can with some level of confidence. I like that. Alright, so we're going to actually wait another day here. There's some bees over there. We're probably going to go and try to fight the bees, and we're probably going to loot this thing next. Alright, so we got 10 meat. We got 12 of this. There's a Theodore quest here. I don't know how to open the actual quest log, though. Is it under logbook? It's not. Well, it kind of is. You were tasked with gathering and cooking some more food at this critical... Okay, that's fine. It's not the... Like, I would expect the same, like, type of thing to pop up that we had before, is what I was expecting. But that's fine. Alright, so we're going to go explore this thing first. As you scour some old ruins for loot, you notice you're not the first to arrive. The other group does not see you yet, but this may change at any moment. Turmoil. Call upon turmoil and attack whoever dares to stand in your path. Investigate. I'm going to investigate. Okay. As you approach the other group, you realize too late that it is a Striga waiting to ambush you. Well, we're going to fight it. I have no idea how this is going to go. I don't know what a Striga is. I imagine it's probably not a friendly fellow. That seems as though I am correct. Alright, we're gonna try to man up against this guy. Alright, so real quick, I'll try to break down what I know of combat. If I am wrong, again, guys and gals, tell me and explain and help and teach me, because I would greatly appreciate it. So, real quick, I don't know if it's initiative based or not anymore, but it used to be a random whoever went first. So sometimes you'd go into a combat and it'd be you that went first. Sometimes it'd be an enemy. It may still be that way. I don't remember. I think it changed, but I don't know how it changed. So that I'm not sure of. But these little sprockets that we have here, these are action points. So whoever goes first gets 1 action point. Each card or each skill that you can use from every card is going to be 1 action point. You see here, 1, 1, 1. And he's got a 2. Anytime you play a card more than once, it's going to cost you an additional action point. So if you play it once, that's going to be 2. If you play it again, it's going to be 3, and so on and so forth. So he's going to use a lot of his action points playing the same card over and over again. So first turn, he got to go. He got 1 action point. He gets to play first. He's going to move in 8 seconds, 8.1 seconds, and we're going to move in 11.3. So then it's our turn. We got 2 action points. We already played 1. We're going to play another one right now, I think. I'm going to put this guy down, and I am going to hit for 7. I think I'm going to sit behind him here and I'm going to fire. So we're actually going to move much quicker. We're going to move at 4.7 to actually hit him, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool, and that's the end of our turn. So basically it's going to be deployment phase, deployment phase, deployment phase, deployment phase, deployment phase, deployment phase, and then we're going to go into the combat phase. And in the combat phase, all the battle breaks down based off of the timeline. You'll see over here this will change from... Actually, it's the way it's supposed to be right here. So we're going to attack first at 4.7, then he's going to attack at 8.1, then he's going to attack again at 10.1. And you see how he's now got this duplicate up here? If we attack this one or this one, both of the health is going to go down in either one of those. So it doesn't matter which one we attack. It's going to be mirrored because he has to keep duplicating his cards using more and more action points to actually play. Whereas we have a variety of cards, we don't have to do that. So, cool stuff all around in my opinion. Alright, I think that I am going to maybe just hit him again. Right there. So we'll get 2 shots off. It'll break through his armor, and then he should just be done at that point. I'm going to go here, and... Oh, she doesn't have a shield. Now, one thing that I have not been able to figure out, and maybe somebody can help me, or maybe it's not possible. I don't know how to undo something, so this is still my turn. What if I want to pick this card back up? I can't do it. There's no way for me to back out, or at least I haven't figured out how. I've tried, but I have not been able to figure out how to back out to undo one of my selections. Now, I understand when we go from phase to phase, yeah, I shouldn't be able to, but if I'm still within the same turn, I could be like, oh, I mistargeted that. It's going to do an AoE. I'd rather hit it here, hitting this guy and this guy, or here, hitting these 3 up top afterward, because the attacks all do different things. You'll see. So if anyone knows how to undo, or if there is an ability to undo what we've done, by all means tell me, because I would love to know. Alright, just going to throw that there, and I think that's pretty much all we need. But he's going to do another one where he can't even play. He'll have to play his next guy soon. Do we have a shield? We do. I'm going to shield you and you. And essentially that's going to put up, 4 more points in shielding, I think, to both of them? Maybe not. Maybe only to the one. And there's this final guy going in, but he's not even going to be able to do anything, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh, can't go with you. Okay, we can go with you, though. Alright, so we're throwing some shields out here. Did it not work? Maybe it did, I don't know. Alright, so let's see how the combat goes. First hit there. He's going to strike back, which I don't know that he's supposed to be able to do that, but he did. I don't know. Oh, he's got retaliation. Okay, for 2 damage. Not that big of a deal, and now he's pretty much done. And you did. Oh, we get to select the target. Ooh. Doesn't really matter. So we're just going to select the target here. So if we wanted to, we could actually target. That's cool. So there we go. We lost 1 hit point with the Miloslav. Let's see. The Striga runs away. And you find the remains of its previous victim. But the ruins were clearly looted many times over already. Oh, this is actually a much better start than I've ever had. So that's a net win. And we received research material acquired. A light sick Striga. What does that mean? What? I don't know what that means. Is it a thing in here? No? Okay. Well, we got some new equipment, so let's go and equip our people. So if you don't like this layout, say you're like, oh, I would just like to see what my character has on his body and various different things, you can click down here, and you can see it in a more traditional sense. You see what your character looks like, what equipment he has on. But if you ever get to this point and you don't want to like, oh, I can switch characters this way, which is cool, by the way. I do love the artwork. It's really, really nice. I prefer doing it this way. It's just, you can see what everybody has all at once. Makes it a little bit easier. Alright, so I think I'm going to put some armor up on him. I know it's not much, but it's something. Then we have a clay spear. Is that better than the sandstone? Looks like it's pretty much the same, but not necessarily. And then we have an amber scroll. Can we put that on you? No, it takes it away that. Okay. I think I'm just going to hold on to it for now. We'll see how it goes later on. Alright, so we did that, which is cool. And then what I'm going to do now is move here. We're going to camp again, and we're going to try to go after the buggy bugs. But we'll probably camp and gather, and then that's going to probably do it for this episode, guys and gals. This went a lot better than it did in the past. It just goes to show you how terrible I used to do. It wasn't great. It wasn't great. I'm still depressed that that's so far gone. Okay, so we're doing... Well, we could probably do some cooking while they're gathering the other stuff. So we already have our favorites. We can do that if we wanted to, or... No. I'm not going to do it that way. Let's try a new task. Let's see if we get something else if we... Oh, we don't have anything else. Didn't we get a different type of food a second ago? I thought we did. Okay, never mind. Then we'll just go back to the other one. I'm hitting all sorts of wrong buttons, I'm sorry. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw you guys in here. Bloop. And bloop. And that's going to be it for our turn, so we're going to end it. Oh, they attack. Okay, well, I guess we get to fight them anyway. We're up against 2 wasps of some sort. And this time we have the, we'll say, the advantage, or we get to go first, I should say. I don't really say it's an advantage. I'm going to put him in. Problem is, he's kind of slow. Maybe we'll start with you. 6.7 with his basic attack. Let's go right there. Alright, let's see what his follow-up is going to be. Play both of his wasps. They are a little bit slower than we are. That's good. Alright, we're going to plop in here, and we are going to go with a 5.6 up on this wasp here. Okay, and what else we got? We got this guy. Does he have shielding of any type? He does not. I'm going to put her in. She's pretty slow, though. I'll put her over here. We end our turn. And they're going to plop in one more there, guys. They duplicate off the side here. So I kind of wish I could transfer people over on that side, but that is not in the cards right now. Alright. I'm going to plop down our buddy here. A +4 attack. End our turn. We'll wait. We're going to be able to plop down. So he's duplicated both of them once. Alright, that's fine. And then what we're going to do is it you? You have a shielding. Shielding 1 to 3 selected allies. We're going to do this one. And I think we're going to increase the shielding for both of these guys. So 11 and 9. I'm just going to increase it from, 11 and 9 to 13 and 15. I like it. And we'll end our turn. We'll be able to do one more. No, actually we're not. That's it. We're done. So now it's battle time. Alright, so we're going to attack first. A pretty big hit. A follow-up big hit. And we're going to kill him. So the first guy is down. And now we're going to start taking the attacks back. But we're going to retaliate because we have retaliation. Then he's going to bite us again. Getting through our armor almost, but not quite. Retaliating one more time. And then we have the double attack. We get to choose who we want to hit. Doesn't make any difference at this point, so we're going to confirm. That's going to be 4, and it's not going to be enough. But the second round, we should also attack first, and we should be able to get the victory without taking any damage. And there it is. It's a sweet, sweet victory. Flawless, in fact. And we got some beetle jelly. That sounds delicious. And some amber. Fossilized tree resin. We also got 1 experience point, and it is the new turn. And that's good. I like that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this first episode. It went much better this time than it has in the past. Like I said, I greatly appreciate any advice, helpful hints, suggestions, explanations of things, maybe even a direction of what I should do, what I should be looking for. I'm not good at the game, not gonna lie. There's very few games that I'm bad at. This is one of them. Now, there's a lot of games I'm not good at, but I wouldn't say I'm openly bad at them. There's some games I am good at, and there's some games I'm really, really bad at. So this is on the lower end of the scale, but it is what it is. I still really enjoy the game. I like it a lot, and I can't wait to play it more. But I might need some suggestions, some advice, some direction, if you will. So please help me out, and don't forget to put your names, suggestions, or submissions, if you will, down below so I can throw you into my party and get you all murdered like I'm probably going to do. If you guys want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, or any of that wonderful fun stuff, it'll all be down below in the description of the video, as it always is, in various links and things of that nature. And subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and when I do better at games too. There's some of that there in the channel as well. There's like how many videos do I have now? I don't know, like 6,000 videos or something. It's crazy. Anyway, go watch something, go have some fun, come back here, check the series out, laugh, facepalm, do what you must. Till the very next episode, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.